So I have taken over 9,000 photos with the Fujifilm X100VI, and it's not a review but while hiking, traveling and living my everyday life. And after that many photos you stop caring about the specs and you start noticing what actually matters. This isn't a first impression video or a technical breakdown. So this is what X106 taught me, the good, the frustrating, and whether I'd still buy the camera again today or not. So let's start this video. So I have made some bulletin points to cover all the aspects. So let's start with the first. So after 9,000 photos, would I still be buying the Fujifilm X106 again with my own money? And the answer is yes, I would still buy the camera again with my own money because I love this camera. I mean, it's great. But let me show you first the shutter count. So see, 9000. So I actually shot 9,000 photos from this camera this last year. I mean, the past year. I mean, the camera is good, the autofocus is good, everything's good, it looks great, the dials, it's top notch. I mean, it feels good. I mean, it feels very expensive camera, and it is expensive camera. And yeah, I would actually buy this camera again, and I only shoot with JPEGs with this camera. I have never tried raw photos with this camera, and so I never edit the Fujifilm photos. I just try to frame it nicely inside the camera, and I don't have to edit JPEGs. And the other thing was, what's the one thing about this camera that surprised me most after the long-term use? So after taking like 9,000 photos, and the fun factor, it is still there. I still love shooting with this camera, and I just carry this camera everywhere with me. Even when I go out to take groceries, I still carry this camera with me, so I can just click some pictures. So for everyday purpose, this camera is great. And I've also noted a few points because it's easier to write down the points, and it's helps me a lot because my memory is not that good. And the other thing is, it's my personal perspective. I get bored easily, so but with this camera, not even a single time I got bored. I started taking pictures anywhere using this camera. This is so much fun, especially when you set up those custom dials with the custom film recipe. So it has an option of putting 7 custom recipe, I mean film simulation inside the camera. Yeah, so it's fun changing every time. Every month I change the film simulation and try different simulation, but most of the time I either shoot in classic Cuban or Eterna or the monochrome. I like the black and white photography from this camera. It's great. I mean, it's not up to the Leica monochrome level, but it's good. It's good. I mean, if you frame your shots nicely, take your time, observe, then you can get great photos from this camera. The third one is, did the X106 stay inspiring? Yeah, this camera is still inspiring, and it's good because the main thing with this camera, it's portable. I mean, it's very portable, user friendly, and it's actually very small. I mean, with this cover, it's kind of feels big, but honestly, if I take this thing out, this cover, this camera is very small, compact, and you can carry it everywhere. Not in your pocket because I have this lens hood. It's just an accessory, but if you don't like an extra accessory, then I believe you can easily carry this in your jacket. See, this camera, it's very small. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, this one also comes out, but I don't want to take it off. And I also have a HDR filter right over here to get the gloomy effect. Gloomy or bloom, something like that. Honestly, I love this camera. And the other question was, Did shooting only 23 mm lens, a fixed lens, make me a better photographer, or did it limit me more? Honestly, at first it did limit me because I'm used to shooting in Sony as well, and I have few other lenses, so I was used to switching focal lengths and zooming in and out. But at first it was limiting, but after using it for some time, I got used to it, and it's fun nowadays. I feel a one prime should be enough for photography. It depends on your personal perspective as well. I mean, for me, 24 mm or 35 mm, it's good. It's APS-C, so 23 mm should be equivalent to 35, something like that. Bad at maths, you guys calculate. It's good. Yeah, it actually makes you a better photographer. So you would need to walk for many photos. I mean, yeah, because you cannot zoom in and it's kind of fixed lens. I mean, for some people who like that functionality of zooming in, zooming out, and speed and autofocus, this camera is not for you. But if you like taking pictures, walking, running here and there, then this camera is perfect for you. And especially for landscape shots, I mean, it was limiting at first. At first it was limiting for landscape and travel photography, but slowly I got used to it, and I learned how to frame those shots with these fixed lenses, and it actually made me a better photographer. You can check the pictures of Fujifilm X100VI, I mean, in my Instagram. So most of the photos over there are sort of taken from the X100VI. It helped me to become a better photographer. Yeah, it helped me a lot. On which film simulation or custom recipe do I actually use 80% of the times? And the answer is there's no fixed film simulation. I keep changing it, but the one I use majority of the time, it's classic Cuban. I mean, the settings are great, the pictures, the picture quality, the color profiles, everything's good, and the contrast, the sharpness, everything is balanced in classic Cubans, and I like the vintage effect from the classic Cuban. Other than that, I use Eterna a lot. I mean, it's kind of faded look, low contrast, but I really like Eterna as well as the monochrome. Other than that, classic Cuban is my favorite custom film simulation for this camera. Sorry for that, but this is how I make notes. So, what's the one thing that slowly started to annoy me after thousands of shots? So the autofocus, especially in low lights. Sometimes the autofocus is terrible, but only sometimes in low light. I'm not complaining about the low light performance with this camera. It's great, especially with the built-in flash. The only issue is with the autofocus in low light. I mean, especially in the fast-paced environment, the autofocus, it focuses everywhere except the face. Yeah, I tried it multiple times. I tried to click photos in fast-paced, like low light situations, so it focuses everywhere. It's clean, it's good, it's perfect, crispy, but in face it's blurry. Even with autofocus and manual focus. But it's nice. I mean, it gives the nice filmy aesthetic effect, but sometimes for some people that's not good, especially if you are doing some, like, if you want to click photos of your friends, they don't understand it, they're like, why my face is blurry, something like that, blah blah blah. So at that time, the autofocus, it's not dependable, especially in low lights. And the other thing is, after 10,000 photos, how is the camera holding up physically? So physically, as you can see, this camera, it's still good, no issue, no scratch, no dents, everything's crisp, crunchy, damn great. and the software is also fine. There's no software issue with this camera as well, and there's nice little HDR filter with the lens hood. Some people were complaining about the battery burning issue, but with this camera the problem, it never happened. I mean, it also depends on the user. I mean, how they are using the camera and for what purpose they are using the camera and where they are using the camera. But for me, this camera is great even after 1 year. It feels new, it looks new, because I take time to clean my camera. I mean, once a week I clean my cameras, all my cameras. It's good. So physically and software, so no problems, everything's good. And the other question was, how does the X100VI actually perform for travel, hiking and daily carry? So this was the reason I bought this camera, because I travel a lot, I hike a lot, and I go to many different places. And as a travel camera, it's great. I have taken like 9,000 shots with this, and those are only JPEGs. So you can tell, I mean, you can understand the camera is great for portability. It's good. I mean, some of my great pictures, I mean, I have taken like many great pictures with this camera, and I have sold some pictures which I took from this camera unedited. I have sold those photos as well for $100. I don't know why people wanted to buy it, so okay. But this camera is great. I mean, especially if you are going with your friends with minimal setups and everything, just for photography purpose, it's great. I like to carry 2 cameras when I travel and hike, one Fujifilm and one Fujifilm and one Sony for videos. Yeah, I never had any problem carrying these cameras. These cameras are small because in 2025 I was carrying mainly 2 APS-C, one my Sony ZV-E10 and one was like Fujifilm X100VI. So both of them are very small cameras. You can easily pack them inside your bag, no problem. And this one is an important question. I mean, who should not buy the Fujifilm X100VI? And the answer is people who want speed, who want autofocus, who wants to zoom in and out, who want to make videos. This camera is not for you guys. I mean, honestly, if you want to enjoy photography purely, then you can buy this camera. Otherwise, nah, this camera is only for photography lovers. I mean, don't get me wrong, the video specs and the video quality is great in this camera, but I don't prefer to shoot videos from this camera because it doesn't focus. I mean, the focus is not optimal for videos. I mean, if you are shooting like stills, then it's good for creating memories like that. Yeah, it kinds of limits you for videography sometimes, but for photography and just to have fun, this camera is good. It's very good. I mean, it has a fixed lens, and so you cannot zoom in, you have to walk in, and the camera is not very fast. You need to take photos. I mean, you need time to take photos with this camera. You cannot just go like zoom like the other mirrorless cameras. You cannot do this with this camera. You need to take time, frame, look, then take pictures. Otherwise, if you are just doing like not a single picture will be good. Everything will suck. And I do not recommend this camera for videographers. No, this camera is purely for photography. Purely. I mean, if you want a hybrid camera, you can go like for Fujifilm. They have many options like XM5, the new XT30, H2S and XS20. You can go buy those cameras if you want hybrid cameras. Yeah, if you want a hybrid camera, it's just a point and shoot camera. And the other question was, and I think this one's the last question which I wrote yesterday. I mean, I'm writing this question to myself to answer, and just doing a brainstorming thing. So, did it replace my other cameras? And the answer is no, it didn't replace my other camera. It became part of my camera bag, But honestly, the main reason for purchasing this camera was to get a because I wanted a camera for my everyday use and everyday travel, so I can carry this, so I could carry a camera body with myself everywhere. So that was the main reason I bought this camera. I mean, I never bought that camera for the intent to use it as a main camera. I mean, that's my travel camera. I'm never going to use it as my main camera. It's good for fun, but for commercial work, for client shooting, I do not recommend that camera. That's for friends, family, and personal. Yeah, and most of the time when I'm shooting with that camera, I'm shooting it for myself. So the 9,000 photos with Fujifilm, did it make me a fulfilled better photographer? And the answer is yes. I mean, it didn't make me a better photographer over a day, but it helped me a lot, and it helped me a lot when I was learning photography, and I'm still learning photography. I'm kind of new in this photography thing and videography thing. I'm just following my passion because, yeah. And if you take time framing compositions like see, observe, then you can really take great pictures from this camera. Great pictures. Great. It's a beautiful camera and it's a very capable camera. And yeah, if you are starting photography, you can definitely buy this camera. And I recommend people, I mean, for my friends as well, when they ask what camera do you use, I don't say them I'm using Sony. I just tell them I use Fujifilm X100VI. You guys should buy it too. Enjoy photography. So that was my long-term perspective. And if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask. I have taken like 9,000 shots from this camera, so I believe I'm more than capable and more. I have used it for a very long time, so I can give you advice on this camera, something like that. So thank you for watching. See you guys in next video.